One of the men involved in a St. Paul bar shooting that left one woman dead and more than a dozen other people hurt is appealing his conviction.
Devondre Phillips is right now serving nearly 29 years after being found guilty on 8 counts of second-degree attempted murder. Brittany Ehrman's live outside the bar on West 7th to explain what's behind the appeal. Brittany?
Yeah, Kevin and Lindsay, that shooting was just so traumatic and tragic for so many people. Now, one of the gunmen wants to appeal his conviction, saying he acted in self-defense because he was in imminent danger. Terrifying moments unfolding in the Truck Park Bar in St. Paul in October of 2021. The mass shooting left 14 people with injuries, and 27-year-old Markeisha Wiley was killed.
The family is devastated by her loss, and it's really hurting everybody in our community.
Last year, Devondre Phillips was sentenced to nearly 29 years in prison for his role in the shooting.
I just want to say that I'm sorry to the innocent victims and the families of the victims. I truly am sorry. And
Phillips wants a second chance. On Tuesday, judges heard his lawyer's appeal to rethink the nearly 3-decade sentence. The Hennepin County Public Defender argued Phillips acted in self-defense because he was in imminent danger, a similar argument that was made during the trial in February of 2023.
His back is to a wall in a defensive position. He used the force he needed to stop a guy who had already pointed a gun at him and shot at him over the summer.
His attorney detailed prior altercations he had that summer with one of the other gunmen. He explained Phillips had no other choice but to fire shots. The Ramsey County prosecutor pushed back in the appeal hearing, saying Phillips was not acting honestly and in good faith.
The appellant, importantly, stayed in the bar and chose to back up instead of going with his companions through the bar and out.
She noted Phillips went out of his way to purchase a gun because he knew he would be in a fight. The prosecution saying avoiding the conflict was a choice he could have made. And I did ask family members on both sides if they wanted to comment on this appeal, but they both declined an interview. And the courts did not mention when they will make a decision on this appeal, but we'll keep you updated. Live in St. Paul, Brittany Ehrman, 5 Eyewitness News.